They say that this is just a game, that in the grand scheme of things, this means nothing. People will look at us and think, why do that? Why waste your time? These people will never understand that this is more than a game. This is everything. This is every aspect of living poured into 9 innings of blood, sweat, and tears. This is pure perseverance through every doubt, worry, and fear that has caused pause along the way. Every hour of work we leave behind us, we trade for one thing: hope. Hope that each time we step foot on that field, that it gives us the chance to catch a mere whisper of greatness. Hope that we may prove to all those who doubted us along the way that we are more than what they had bargained for. We do this in spite of all those who told us, you are not good enough, you will never make it. They say that this is just a game. We say that this is a way of life. This is a family forged through adversity, united by one goal: to rise above all others in our fight to seize a moment of history. No one said it would be easy. This is baseball, beyond the diamond.
What does baseball mean to you?
It means everything to me. I mean, it's definitely been the most consistent thing in my life. And there's ups and downs, but that's one thing I can turn to. I mean, you step on the field, you lose everything. It's baseball there. I mean, you don't talk about anything else. I mean, schoolwork, you release it all and you step on the field and it's all about baseball from there.
What's your inspiration? On the field, off the field?
I have to say family. I mean, it relates back to my hometown, struggled in a hometown, stuff like that. And I mean, that's what I think about before the game, stuff like that, humble myself. When I get out on the mound, I mean, you trust myself out there and trust my ability and stuff like that. But definitely, inspiration is definitely hometown, thinking about my family every day.
Go, Phil!
We should get like really close to their faces. We should try to do some of those. I don't know if we can, but just really like those.
You have to sacrifice for what you are now for what you're going to become. And I think that does a lot with baseball. So you might have to sacrifice a little here to get to the better, you know, the greener grass over here. But until you accept that, it's going to be very hard to succeed. And so I think, you know, in life, if you can accept that you're not going to get everything your way, you're not going to succeed in everything you do, but that's still the end goal, I mean, I think it'll help you later on. It defines a lot what baseball is, because to an extent you can play against the other guy, but if you're playing against the other guy with a fear that he's better than you, you're not going to win. You're not going to beat him. If you play against the game of baseball as to it's a 94-mile-per-hour pitch, curveball is going to be away, and you have a plan towards the game itself, it's a lot easier to play because you don't have the perception of this guy is better than me, so I'm expected to fail, which I might. Instead of going up there, hey, he's going to throw me a 90-mile-per-hour fastball. I've seen that before. I can hit that, so when he throws it, I'm ready. I don't care if he's supposed to be better than me. I've done that before. So I think, you know, if if you play against the game, it's a lot easier than playing against the person. But, you know, like you were talking about earlier, when you're in the thrill in the crowd and everything like that, you can get caught up playing against the other team instead of just playing the game. 7 times out of 10, you're a Hall of Famer. You know, you can take 2 strikes and you still got 1 left. I mean, it's you know, you play the game, but you play against the game, you know. So it's something hard to compete at, but at the end of the day, you got to know that you're going to take your failures with your success.
My dad, he's been a big, huge role model in my life. He was never really a big sports guy, never really successful, but he knew how much I loved it. And so he'd be out there from, you know, at dusk when the light's going down, straining to sea, like, just so I can play some catch. And, you know, he really stepped up for me in that sense and did everything possible that he could do to get me to this level that I'm at now and to get me as good as I could possibly be at this game. Inspiration, I mean, kind of when I'm out there on the field, everybody who told me I couldn't do it, everybody who tells me that, you know, you're not good enough, you know, I mean, when I pitch, I try to pitch, you know, some guys are more reserved, but I pitch with a lot of emotion. I pitch with a whole lot of emotion, you know, if you ever watch the game when I'm in there, you see that. I mean, my freshman year of high school, I got cut from the JV team. They told me I wasn't even good enough to play high school baseball. And, you know, that didn't really sit right with me. And so I spent a lot of time working, obviously wound up making the team and being successful in high school, and then, you know, being one of the only guys from that team, the only guy from that team to go on to play college baseball and actually have a little bit of success. So no way to sugarcoat it. If you play scared, you're not going to be the best that you can be. You just have to know that you have the best stuff. You have to go out there with confidence. And we always talk about pitching and playing with conviction. Everything you do on the field, you do it with conviction. You do it believing you are the best. You will be the best. And that's how you have to play the game to be successful. Every ounce of preparation, you know, while you're in the weight room, while you're out there practicing for 4 hours a day, you spend 6 hours a day working towards baseball, working towards that, you know, that final destination.
I was once told baseball doesn't teach character, it reveals character, and I think that's true. You can see a lot about a person by just watching them play the game, how they go about their business. Yeah, there's no doubt that you're not only playing an opponent, but playing the game of baseball is really a mind game, and it's a battle with your own emotions and your insecurities and your thoughts, and the greatest players in the game always have a way to cope with that, and I think that's something really, really undervalued.
When I step on that field, that's my getaway place. Like, nothing else matters. Step between those lines. Anything that happened that day off the field doesn't matter. Baseball, you're gonna fail. The numbers are against you all the time, but I think you realize what kind of person you are when you fail and how you pick yourself back up and how you keep moving forward. That's what makes you successful.
When you step onto the field, baseball is not about the man on the other team facing you, but it is a fierce battle against your own fears and insecurities.